All right. Whoa. Blow everybody's eardrums out there if I don't back off a little. So what was you gonna tell me, or is this like? Does it need an intro or?
I'm just gonna say what it is, and you can react.
Okay. So this is how this is gonna go down, huh?
Yeah,
It's weird that this is where we are now in life. Is that we won't tell each other things until we get on the podcast.
Until we have a podcast, yeah.
So that we can do like a surprise reaction. Like in the normal days, we would just tell each other.
Oh yeah. Hey man, check this out.
Yeah, check this out. Like, ooh, when you do a podcast, I can tell you this.
Oh, there's an event going on in your favorite town of Memphis. August the 24th, I believe it is. It's the Memphis Bacon and Bourbon Festival.
Yes. I actually did see that on Facebook, and I had the same reaction. Oh, hang on, I need to take this call. I owe everybody a beer for answering my phone. And boom, we're back. Oh, you're good. Come on in.
We're back.
And we're back. Yeah, I had heard that on Facebook, and I was like, dude, that's amazing. So anyway, as we record this, it is July the 5th.
It is hot as balls.
And it
day.
is so hot.
It is the hot day.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Dude, we wouldn't be in here right now if I hadn't got that air conditioner fixed. Because the loaner that was, or that little one that was in the window.
Yeah, it wouldn't have cut.
It couldn't even.
It would have died. It would have like jumped up out of the window, flipped us off, and ran out the door. And said, "I'm not doing it. I'm not working this hard."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was one we were going to do like Monday Night Raw out here. And I came out here that morning before I went to work and turned it on wide open. And by the time I got home, it was cool in here. But just people coming in and out within like 5 minutes, you were sweating.
Yeah.
Like just opening the door to go outside, it couldn't catch back up. So yeah, I'm glad to have the big. That's the biggest air conditioner you can get that'll fit in that window. You know how like you raise the window to put the air conditioner. I mean, you were here. When
That's a small window too.
Yeah, it is. It's a small window. But I don't like. I wouldn't want bigger windows. You know me. I like it dark.
Yeah, you're weird.
Yeah, I'm weird. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm fixing to put some more curtains back up in my bedroom because the sun rises over here, over this hill, and the sun just comes in my room.
I like it dark
and hangs out
in my bedroom where I sleep at.
Yeah, I'm like this close to putting aluminum foil over my window. 'Cause some days I like to sleep late. And the sun's like, no, not on my watch. It's worse than a freaking rooster, man.
I work swing shift, so I have to sleep during the day. I'm used to it.
You know what's funny? I got some chickens one time when I was in high school. And I was in ag, so like you build shit when you're in ag, you have to. Mm-hmm. I built a big pen for them. I didn't know shit about chickens. I mean, they're just little birds. And then as they got bigger, I realized every freaking one of them were roosters. I was like, nobody's gonna lay an egg around here, but you know what they will do? It's such a myth that roosters only crow when the sun comes up.
Oh no, they
crow 24/7, dude. I gave them to my neighbor. We were trying to catch up on we were recapping the last couple episodes of season 2 of Stranger Things to get us ready for season 3 that just came out yesterday. We probably came out at like, I guess, midnight on the 3rd, right?
It came out the 4th.
But like at midnight?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I checked at midnight. I don't know what their time zone. I checked at midnight. It wasn't out, but it was 2 o'clock in the morning. It was.
It's not always midnight everywhere. Haven't watched any of it yet. I'm planning on watching an episode tonight, which will probably turn into some sort of marathon process. So I don't really have a lot to say about Stranger Things because I haven't watched it yet. Another thing that's crazy that's going on, I don't know if you know this, but they abruptly ended the Walking Dead comic book at episode 190 something. I mean, issue.
Yeah. I don't read the comic book, but I read spoilery version of that issue to see what?
I'm not caught up to there, but I have friends that are that. They spoiler.
They spoiled it for.
They spoiler alert it for me. But yeah, it turns out from what I read, it was a legal battle. Like there's a legal thing going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they just pulled the plug. I mean, they ended it. Like they knew it was coming. It didn't just stop.
Yeah.
Without like they wrapped everything up in the story, and it supposedly had a really good ending to it. But it's just weird because I kind of expected the comics to go on forever because they were around for a long time. Well, I'll put it this way: Glenn died, and Negan shows up. Because he killed him. Spoiler alert! In issue 100.
Yeah.
So it had been going, and I think I don't know if it's a monthly or 2 times a month comic, but I mean that's a lot of issues.
I think they said it was a few months shy of the 15th year anniversary. I think.
Yeah, it'd been going on for a while.
15 or 10, I can't remember which one.
Before the show started. And I kind of thought, because it looks like the show might be, I don't know, this last season's been pretty good. It's kind of like a new show now in a way with the time jump. But I was kind of thinking that it's possible that they might be trying to wrap up the TV show, and I was like, well, at least the comics will go on forever. I was like, nope. They're going to bring it back in some form, I imagine. I mean, I don't say they have to, but I mean, it's not like they're not selling. People don't tend to stop doing things that are making money.
Yeah, there's a new spinoff for The Walking Dead coming out next year.
A TV show?
Yeah,
really?
The new spinoff is coming out in 2020.
After they merge the two that are here now? Or is there going to be 3?
No, it's going to be a totally different thing. I think they don't have a name yet, but I think it's going to be 2 women, and it's going to be
2 girls, 1 zombie?
Yeah, that's it. And they're going to try to... they're already like in a safe zone, and they're trying to maintain that safe zone or whatever. I think that's what I read. But yeah, they're thinking that Fear comes out in its little monthly slot, and then Walking Dead comes out in its little monthly spot where they don't overlap. So they're figuring they'll just tie in that little gap there. So you'll have continuous zombies.
What else was it we were talking about earlier? I'm going to get to what we're brewing here in just a minute, but I wanted to cover everything else first.
Warning, beer coming up in the podcast.
Yeah, the non-brewers or the people that aren't interested in brewing aren't going to like this episode very much because it is brew day.
As hot as it is.
Well, the good thing is we didn't have to use a fire to boil the water. We just set it outside.
We set it outside.
And it quickly came to a boil. Oof. It's not even August yet. I mean, it just turned July.
Yeah.
So this whole month and the next month is going to be this. Or worse.
We had like a sprinkle of rain. It was hot before, and then we had like a little sprinkle of rain for about 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, when we were doing that sparge, I mean, you got it way worse. But when we were doing the sparge, I was like, really? Is that... I'm going to get a sunburn and rained on at the same time?
Yeah.
It's like, screw you, Mississippi.
But, we actually had an overcast for about 30 minutes, and it rained for about 15 or 20 minutes. Good for about 5 minutes. And then it stopped, and the sun came back out. And, yeah, you could see the steam coming off the deck out there. It was pretty rough. I had to go home and change clothes.
Yeah.
From the sweat, not from the rain.
Back when I used to drive my motorcycle a lot more, I would always have a change of clothes with me. Because during the summer, those rogue rain clouds just pop up. You never know. It's not like a statewide all-day rain. It's just like a little cloud, just like in the cartoons, one little cloud following you around, especially when you're on a bike. Oh, you know what we don't talk about enough on here that I remembered to talk about?
What?
Freaking Clash of Clans.
I was just playing that during our break.
Yeah, man, I barely made last season's challenges. It's funny because, and for those listening, I know you think Clash of Clans, that's so 2012, man. I'm like, but like I've tried to tell everybody, it's like a whole new ball game now. Like, I quit playing for 2 years, and I started back playing. I'm like, whoa, this is a whole different thing, kind of. It's like part 2. and it's really cool now. And they have these month long, they call them seasons challenges, and you get a bunch of cool shit. Which I really need that hero book every time.
Every time.
Because I cannot win a battle without my archer queen lady.
Yeah.
Like I just don't even try to fight anybody while she's upgrading. So for me to have her do an instant upgrade is amazing. So I don't have any downtime. But now the Barbarian King, like he's upgrading now. I can win, if I pick my battles well, I can win fights without him. But if I don't have her, I can't. There ain't no way. I get my ass kicked every time. But the first season, it was just like you didn't even have to participate to win. Like just doing your normal activities.
Oh yeah.
You would get
stuff.
Yeah, you would make it to the end. They're getting harder.
I'm doing, because there's not many challenges left right now. I'm doing 2 challenges I wouldn't normally do, so they're hard challenges. So I'm doing those.
Yeah, like where you have to win like 40 battles with dragons or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that one takes a while.
You have to kill 250 levels worth of Barbarian King.
But some of them are super easy. Like I said, I win challenges all the time that I didn't even know I was doing.
Right.
That's how easy they are. I was like, oh, I didn't know I was doing that. Cool.
Yeah, but we talked you into it now, so go get on Clash of Clans and
we have our own clan. It's called Real Pop Culture.
It's easy to remember.
Easy to remember. If you found this show, you can find that clan and you can join it, and we will give you stuff.
I'll give you a pika.
Even if you're just starting, or you're starting over, if you're like level 1 or 2 or whatever, and one of us puts like a freaking level. Oh, it's time to check our beer.
Let me check the beer.
And somebody puts like one of us donates you one of our like level whatever we are, 8, 9, 10 dragon or pika to hide in your castle. If anybody comes along to pick on you, they're gonna get their ass kicked. They're gonna be like, "What is this?" I know because it happens to me all the time. I'll go do a battle and I'm thinking, I'm gonna smoke whoever this is, and then out comes this big creature that I didn't even know the game like existed in the game, and completely destroys me. It's because they had a friend that hooked them up.
Yeah, boy.
Sean jumping in the mic for Anthony while he checks the beer.
Can I interject something?
Absolutely.
I read today. Is there a legal battle going on with Friday the 13th?
Yes, there is. Between
the original guy and someone else.
Let me just Google that because I'm glad you brought that up. Let's just do this Friday.
And it's halted that fan movie, I'm guessing.
No, they're doing
okay.
they're doing the Vengeance still. It's just like the main studio. Who is it? It's not New Line Cinema. That's Freddy.
It used to be. No, that's how they were able to do Freddy versus Jason, because they're both New Line Cinema.
Okay.
That's how you were able to get Predator and versus Alien. They're on the same thing.
I like how they're framing this. They're like Jason Voorhees, they're saying he's unstoppable. He's been beaten, shot, stabbed, electrocuted, blown up, but now he's been pinned down by lawyers. Let's see who's. I mean, they're still doing the games though, so that's got to be still okay.
I heard everything halted.
Okay. Who's Miller? Victor Miller is a screenwriter of Friday the 13th. He went to court to assert his ownership of the character, and Jason has been on ice. So the guy that originally wrote the first screenplay.
Oh, so it's not that Sean guy.
He's jumping in. A judge ruled that Miller did indeed own the rights to the first screenplay and various concepts within, declined to rule on who actually owns Jason. Sean Cunningham is the current franchise owner.
He was the director of the first one.
Oh, okay. It says apparently they're close to working things out about a month ago. But Cunningham has now reinstated his appeal on the original ruling, indicating that the battle is likely to drag out for some time yet. Which tells me thank goodness for vengeance.
Yeah.
Because we're still getting some Jason. Wow. I was wondering, man, because they're just leaving money on the table with Jason. You know?
That last movie. It was awesome.
People watch Jason movies. People do entire podcasts just based on the Jason movies. Like, they just do a podcast just on Jason. And it's good.
I've heard where the new Chucky is good.
Really?
It's reimagined.
Yeah.
And the way they... I don't know, I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it's just reimagined, and they did it good from what I've seen everyone say.
I accidentally spoiled it on here because, and it was just speculation, but I was right. But they did kind of go the AI route with Chucky.
Yep. That's
more so than the voodoo.
I'll spoil that bull crap.
Yeah,
I ain't watching that shit.
Anthony doesn't like
I
AI.
want some voodoo monsters. I don't want no damn make-believe AI crap. I want realistic voodoo magic make-believe crap.
So you think it's more likely that voodoo is real than AI?
No. Yeah, I think it's realistic more. Yeah,
There's some people that are real smart that would tend to argue that point.
AI, yeah.
I say both are real.
Ooh.
I believe it. I don't know. The totally autonomous AI is what I have a problem with right now. But in a movie,
it's coming. I'm fine with it coming.
In a movie, yeah, it's sci-fi, not horror.
Do they record what we talk about? And all
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah.
By the way, they're listening to you right now.
See,
Disown them, and they have a good memory.
Yeah.
They have the internet
That
as
little
their
thing
memory.
you posted on Facebook today about the surveillance van too. I'm gonna change my name to my router to that.
A friend of mine showed me at the funeral that there's this FBI something.
I'm gonna change mine. That would be funny.
I hope that's what it is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Yeah.
With Doug.
You
see that
can
shit, Mark?
Yeah.
you can change your router name.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do so somebody around there
Katie's
is
Your SSID.
Massachusetts, so it's like Massachusetts.
yeah. So I'm gonna be surveillance van.
Crazy cat lady.
Peeping Tom number 5. That's what.
Mine's just Killjoy.
Yeah.
But I don't even have a... I better not say this on the podcast because people could steal my internet. But I hope they don't know where I live anyway.
They come out here and steal your
my
internet.
neighbors aren't close enough for... Like, nobody's close enough to steal my Wi-Fi. So nobody's going to see me.
Nobody would want it.
They would give it.
Nobody would want it anyway. It sucks.
They would give yours back. And they're like, okay,
Yeah.
we don't. Let's just go to Hardee's.
Yeah, or Walmart. I've had to go to Walmart to upload podcasts before. Sit in the parking lot with my laptop. People walking by looking at me all weird. What are you doing in there? Yeah, I've been wondering why there hadn't been a new Jason movie or even talks of a Jason movie.
I love the last one. They made him like real.
There's been rumors going around that, well, it's not a rumor, but Robert Englund has hinted at doing one more Freddy.
I would watch that. That's my thing. I like.
Well, it's like I've said it on here before, but it's worth mentioning again. I know you're old. I know you want to retire. I get it. But we'll take care of you, or they'll take care of you. Just put the makeup on and do the acting parts, the part where he's talking, and through the magic of Hollywood, all the action, even mild, not just stunts, but even if Freddy's just running or fighting, or let a stunt guy do it. Put the makeup on him. Use whatever special effects. I mean, they already use stuntmen. Just use them more.
Yeah.
To where he can just kind of chill. All you do is memorize your lines, say them, with the makeup on, and let him take care of the rest. I mean, he don't have anything to prove. Nobody's gonna fault him for that.
Right.
How old is he?
I just looked. He's 72.
72. There's actors that are still acting at 72. I know they're not doing that kind of acting, but like I said, use the young guys. Put them to work. They'd probably love the screen time. I got to be Freddy. Woohoo! Fixing to open this stout beer that you brought me called Stout at the Devil. And no, I did not make that up. It's called Stout at the Devil.
I'm looking on his IMDb right now.
It says straight to L instead of straight to hell. Get it? That's really good.
It says right here coming out in this year. If I can get my fingers word right.
We need to get you a computer.
Who? Me?
Like during the podcast, you don't have to be looking stuff up on your phone as much.
I was trying to find out if he was going to be in a movie. What movie he was going to be in.
Robert Englund?
Yeah.
It says right here on his IMDb that a movie called Harvest Moon is in pre-production, and he's currently filming Abruptio.
Abruptio, yeah.
Abruptio. He's been pretty active, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. He did the voice of Scarecrow in Injustice 2.
I can see that.
Totally. Man, they do the Scarecrow so good in the games. Yep. In the comics, most of the time, of course, different writers write stories all the time with different characters, but most of the time, the Scarecrow just gets on my nerves. He's just more annoying than scary. In the game, have you played any of those games?
I watched Kara plays them. I watched Kara play them all.
Dude.
DMT Trip.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a good way to
His
put
little
it.
Finger, yeah. That one where he's in the
He's like
background.
all
He's
giant
all
above
giant.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kara. Yeah.
That's scary, man.
Insane.
I was here by myself playing it with the lights off, and I was like, whoa. Did I just stumble into a horror movie? I wasn't prepared for this.
Remember, I was
kinda
like that with
creepy.
Resident Evil
We
2.
were running down that hallway. And
Yes, and it starts changing. I'm like, I legitimately thought that I was tripping.
Yeah.
I was like, what's in this? What's in this drink I'm drinking? But yeah, if they could do a movie with the Scarecrow like that, which the Dark Knight Scarecrow was, it was good. They were trying to be like more realistic with him. But I don't want him to be realistic. I want him to be like crazy. Like he'd have to be like all CGI probably in the movies that like he is in the game,
Yeah.
So Anthony, tell everybody what we're working on. It's beer time. It's beer. It's beer 30. It's beer o'clock.
We're making a smash IPA.
Well, you want me to set this up and like tell them what I told you? I was like, okay, the last 2 beers that have been brewed are real smashable, like crushable lawnmower beers, as you call them. I'm like, okay, so we've done the blonde and the Kentucky Beach and the Kellogg beer that he's
Kind of blonde. That was the IPA, that last one we made. It was an IPA. It was at least a pale ale.
I'm just saying, we've made a lot of
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people out there that would not be able to drink the
Original Smash?
That original smash.
I'm just saying we've made a lot of those.
Yeah.
It's disproportionate at this point.
Yeah.
I'm like, so let's go knee-jerk reaction and
Go crazy.
opposite.
Go
Let's
crazy.
go crazy.
You go wide
Let's
open.
lose our minds,
Yeah.
man. You know?
To hell with the speed limit. I got you.
Yeah, let's lose
Yeah.
our shit on this one. So tell them what you came up with for me.
Well, you was wanting to make the crazy beer.
Crazy.
So, and I'll dial back your crazy a little bit.
As
What-
one needs to, probably.
Because you really liked the Mary Cider Cascade Smash we done. It was about 4.5% alcohol,
Yes.
about 60.
I like Mary Cider. I like saying Mary Cider.
About 60 IBUs. That was a good IPA. On the low end of an IPA, but it was a good IPA. But you wanted something crazy. So I said, let's just do the Mary Cider Smash again and just
quadruple down
down
the Cascade
on the
and
Cascade. So we're going to do
Is that all you're doing in this Cascade?
that's single hop Smash.
Oh, yeah, Smash.
So and it's going to have about 7% alcohol. So it's almost imperial. So this is a Hulk Smash.
Hulk Smash.
It's Hulk Smash beer. So 7% alcohol and right at 100 IBUs, hopefully.
Woo!
So it's going to be
What's the hop executioner have?
It's about 120, but it's got a whole lot more malt. And you're also about almost 9% alcohol on that, about 8.5. So a 6% alcohol beer with 60 IBUs is not bitter.
So basically,
A 4% alcohol beer with 60 IBUs is going to be a little rough.
this is going to be way too bitter for somebody that drinks Bud Light, but just right for me.
Because we're still above the balance ratio. We're going to be above that balance. I don't know if that's a word or not, but it is now. So,
What did you say? Gallons?
Balance, the balance ratio. You want to balance your bitterness with your malt.
Yeah, that sounds like a real thing.
So our bitterness is going to be tipping, it's going to be tipping up on the scale more so.
But just looking at the grains when we were sparging, it didn't really look like a low grain bill. I mean, it's pretty good.
It's 13.5 pounds of Maris cider.
13.5 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not as low as the last?
Oh, no, I just done one. It's like I had 7, I think it was the last, the one we done before was like 11 pounds. So it had like 2.5 more pounds of, might have been 10. Yeah.
Man, I am so excited about the ghost pepper beer now.
Yeah, I was.
You have no idea.
That was good. It was.
You have no idea how excited I am because I was filled with so much dread because it was really my first all grain brew that I did by myself. Mm-hmm. Like I had no safety net. You were at work. Like I couldn't even really. I mean, I was boxering here, but I was all on my own, and I thought it had stalled, and I didn't know why, and I was freaking out because it just wasn't very active. It was a lazy fermentation.
Yeah.
They fermented very lazily. I never once saw the airlock bubble. Not one time. It looked like when you pour a soft drink into a glass of ice, like a clear glass, and you watch the bubbles, not at the top, but on the sides, kind of
going up.
That's all it did. And it didn't even do that for long. I was like, this damn thing done stalled out. And it was supposed to have 6% gravity. And you did a gravity reading, and it was 5.5.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be 6% alcohol,
right.
and it was 5.5. Yeah. I was like, yes, that's good.
You're happy now.
That's close enough.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get good efficiency on my grains either. I got my starting gravity was supposed to be
60,
and it was 60, or it was supposed to be 60 and it was 50. It was 10,
60 and 50. It's 10 more, yeah.
Yeah, it was a 10 points difference.
Yeah.
So being that the difference on my starting gravity was so off, yet my alcohol, like my second reading, was so close. I still got that close. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So,
all those numbers are good for writing stuff down and duplicating it, but we really don't do stuff twice anyway. So we just end up with a beer.
I do this twice.
We end up with a beer. We end up with
I
a beer.
got the paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark printed it out for me, and I kept it. So
Yeah.
I just take it back to him and say, hey, I need to do this again.
Do this again.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
we can do 5 gallons.
Do that.
So I was worried about it stalling out, or thinking that it did. I was worried about the temperature because it was riding at like 78, 79 degrees. But I don't think
I don't think your thing's
I've got
right.
a cheap ass
Yeah.
Infrared thermometer. Like
Yeah,
I got it
not-
off eBay for like $10. I don't think it reads good.
We'll get you some stickers to stick on there. Cool.
Yeah. So I was stressing about that. I was like, it's too hot. It's stalling out. I'm gonna fall on my face my first, go. And then there was the whole drama about the ghost pepper, because who knows how much to put. Nobody's ever done it.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna say nobody, but nobody on the internet that I could find had done ghost. Although everybody does jalapeno, so I knew how many jalapenos to use, but I'm using ghost pepper, and they're way hotter than jalapenos. So I just took one out of the freezer, I defrosted it, cut it in half, and dropped it in there about a week after.
You did a whole pepper or a half?
Yeah, I did the whole thing.
The whole pepper. It was good enough heat. I liked it.
Well, I basically dry hopped with it.
Yeah.
So a week after pitching the yeast, was it a week or 2 weeks? I think I waited
It's a
2
week.
weeks. Yeah,
It's a week.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the day after you did the gravity reading.
Yeah.
I threw the ghost pepper in there. I let it thaw overnight, and then I just cut it and dumped it. And
Dry hop the other one.
to tell you how hot a ghost pepper is, I mean, it's the mother of the Carolina Reaper.
Right.
It's one of the two that they bred together to make it the Carolina Reaper. And I told Austin to leave me some gloves out. So he has those rubber gloves because he does those calls for the fire department all the time. So most of it's medical. So he's got a huge case of gloves with him all. I had to leave some gloves out. Well, he forgot. So I had to freehand it. And I was careful. Like, I just cut the paper in half and dropped it in there. Washed my hand like 3 times. An hour later, I rubbed my eye, lit that sucker on fire. I got fire. So, last night, we checked it.
It's good.
Oh, man. It was perfect.
Both of them was good.
I
Even
hate
though-
to say perfect because it hasn't carbonated yet. It's at room temperature still. But just as it is right now, it's exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to get that heat, and then I wanted it to go away.
And it does that. It's gone. It's like
I
as
was
soon as it
afraid
gets
it
there.
would be too far one
Yeah.
direction. Like, I didn't want to take a sip and go, I
Yeah.
don't get any of it.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want to take a sip and be like, holy shit. this is
Just, and
unbelievable.
burn for 20 minutes,
Yeah.
or an hour. But it's gone pretty much. I mean,
And
That's
even
30
for
30
me,
seconds.
Like, I felt the heat.
yeah, the heat's all at once for about 30 seconds. and
But it's not like you need to be scared of it
Yeah,
kind of heat. It's
right.
like a
It's
good
good.
heat.
Yeah, it's good. It's interesting to get that heat from a beer. It's kind of
I
weird.
know.
It's kind of different.
Yeah. And it tastes good.
Mm-hmm. The,
Mark was so right when he said, it needs to be a little on the sweet side to balance
Yeah.
the heat.
because that one you made with the, because we tasted before you dry hop with the pepper and the dry hops, and they was sweet. It was a sweet beer. But you dry hop one with a half ounce of Magnum, and that's a good little pale ale beer. And then the other one with the
I think that one's going to be
a good beer.
good like in a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's not going to last that long.
No. It's
Well,
not.
I'm bottling all of it, so I might hide a couple bottles from us.
Yeah. Don't mix the bottles up.
Oh, I'm gonna ride on the
Yeah.
top.
Well, I got some. You got some beer. You got some caps, and I got some caps, and they look different. So we can just cap one with one and cap one with the other.
Yeah, I'll just put an X with a Sharpie
Yeah.
on the ghost pepper ones.
You got to name your beers. That's
It's
your
funny
thing.
that you know right away though. Like there's no mistaking when you taste it.
Oh no, yeah, it's
You're
good.
like, oh yeah, this is the ghost pepper beer. Definitely. But like I said, there was people out here that tried it that don't like stuff as hot as me. They were able to like you're not that big into really hot, but you could drink that whole beer. A whole beer of that.
I used to eat pretty hot until I quit smoking, and when I quit smoking, I can't eat near as hot as I used to be able to.
Yeah.
Like nowhere near. But I still eat. I still put hot sauce on my eggs. I mean, and my catfish. I mean, I live in the South. I mean,
doesn't?
I charge you on that catfish. Hot
Yeah, I used
sauce.
to put lemon on my catfish, and you told me about the hot sauce, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's
And
not
I tried
even.
it, and that's all I do now.
It's not even the
except
same thing.
The only problem is I don't eat much fried catfish anymore. Not that I don't want to, I just don't need to. So let me ask you this on here. RJ let me try one of his sweet potato stouts last night, and I asked you if we could make one, and I didn't get a really excited answer out of you. Is that something you're not interested in, or just not right now because it's summertime?
Just not right now because it's summertime. But a sweet potato, no. I'm not really. I mean, there are some vegetable beers I do want to make,
Like what?
but I don't know yet. I mean, you turned me on to. I mean, I had to eat crow on that pumpkin ale you bought me. That pumpkin spice ale.
Yeah, you were shitting all over that till you drank
And
it.
So, and it was good. That was a good beer. This sweet potato beer reminds me a lot of that. I think I would like it better as.
Even Kim Coleman thought
He
that pumpkin
liked
beer
it.
was good.
I think sometimes Kim's just nice to us because he don't want to be mean.
I mean, if he was lying, he was doing a good job of it.
Yeah. He just don't want to hurt our feelings sometimes because.
Well, when somebody drinks your beer and they like it, you can tell when they start listing off why they like it, what they like about it.
The Hopsecutioner clone, he really liked the Raptor Piss.
It'd be hard not to.
He
like
really
that.
liked it.
That's our
Yeah.
champion.
I'm leaning toward that Maris Otter one, like,
That's good.
That last
it's
one.
probably a close second for me.
because that one, that was a good beer. This
It's like Master of Puppets versus Justice for All.
this I mean, this Kellogg juice is pretty good.
Yeah, we're having to call it that now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's just got the name. I think I'm gonna give me one of them in a minute.
Yeah, I called it on that one. I was like, that one's going to need a thicker carbonation.
Oh yeah,
Good head on it to be good. And
Yeah.
now that it's really carbonated,
I drank them all in
a lot better.
I'm gonna get one of the mason jars down and drink it out of it in a minute, just to see where I can see the color up, see how clear it is.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's I drank one out of the bottle, and it's good. And actually, this is better out of the keg so far.
Dude, I wish I could take one of those ghost pepper beers to the homebrew club meeting. I can on the next one. I'll keep one for a month.
Yeah. You can do that.
At least one.
Yeah, because it's Monday. You get 'em.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be carbonated by
Yeah.
then. I need to get some. I need to go see Mark soon and get some. Let me get our brewers that listen to this.
Do we have any?
What's
They need to call
I
in.
know Chris listens to every episode.
Does he? Okay.
Why is it? Because when I first got my first Mr. Beer kit, like back in 1974, and brewed my first batch of I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think that's what I called it. It told me to use table sugar to carbonate with, just cane sugar. Of course, now years later, Mr. Beer kits are they come with. Now they have glass carboys instead of plastic, which is cool. And they sell their own. You can either get a liquid sweetener, and I think they sell their own tabs, the little sugar things. Some people use cornstarch. You've used cornstarch before, have you?
Not cornstarch, corn sugar.
Corn sugar?
Yeah, corn sugar.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't go buy some cornstarch.
No, that wouldn't work at all.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Corn sugar. That's what they send you. Like if you order a kit, like on like from Midwest or buy one from Mark or whatever, or Trost and Prost, you're gonna it's gonna come with some bottling sugar, and it's just enough to do a 5-gallon batch, and it's like it's corn sugar. Priming sugar is what it's usually called.
Yeah. So why is it such a crime to use table sugar? Is my question. Like, okay, let me break the question down more granular. You like? You see,
I see what you did there.
Sugar
Stop it.
If I carbonated 2 bottles of beer, one I used the little tabs, one I used a teaspoon of sugar, like you put in, like weird people put in their coffee. I'm just kidding. I brag as I ever drink my coffee black. What would you be able to tell the difference?
I don't know. I don't know if I would, but then again,
Let's
I
try
might.
that.
If it's like
Test.
if it's a real malty beer, like a stout, I might not be able to. But if it's like a real blonde, they say the table sugar gives it a more cider taste to it or whatever.
I see.
But I pulled up a chart the other day about how much to use to get a certain carbonation level, what to use, and then when I pulled up how much to use, it gave me all the sugars in the world to use to get the carbonation level that I was looking for. And it was weird because I had because we done a couple kits, but we was kegging and I just saved the priming sugar that we got in those kits.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna use that. But I was like, well, damn, I have 2 or 3 of these other sugars. I had some brown sugar. I had some turbinado sugar. I had all these other sugars. I had molasses. I was like, damn, I to just bottle it, But I didn't want to break it down that much. But I may do that one day. Just do a 5-gallon batch and just bottle the whole
I don't see how
thing.
you can get a lot of sugar from corn. Is that why they call it corn?
Sweet corn. It's sweet.
How do they get the sugar?
It's corn syrup, like corn syrup. It's made from corn.
Oh yeah. I never made that connection for some reason.
Yeah, it's in Coke. Your soft drinks.
So Coke has corn in it, essentially.
Yeah. Everything has corn in it.
Yeah, that's true. If you drive from here to Chicago, you'll believe there's corn in everything.
Yeah.
Because you'll go through
Just wanna
about
go.
4 states.
You're gonna go through about 4
corn.
states. Every time you stop and eat
There's corn
you eat-
everywhere.
You eat some
Just growing
Doritos.
everywhere.
Eat some Doritos and drink a Coke, and you're gonna have corn and yeah.
I'm just saying there's actual cornfields.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere
You're
between
gonna drive
here-
by a car. It's got some
between here and
biofuel in
Chicago.
it. It's got some gasoline corn in it.
Like when you get around like Iowa, maybe
Nebraska.
Nebraska, just corn. Just corn. There's more corn than there is grass. So that's my question how much of a cidery flavor?
I don't know. I've never done
Because
it.
if you just eat sugar, it doesn't really have much of a taste. It has more, it's sweet.
So, yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't really taste like it.
We may not be able to, but somebody who's more Like a beer judge may be able to. Or
So what are those tabs? Are those tabs corn sugar?
Probably.
I'll just get some of those tabs. They're pretty cheap, aren't they?
I left some here.
You brought some?
No, I brought the whole bag.
Oh, cool. Well, I guess I don't have to get anything.
Yeah.
You brought me caps. You brought me primer sugar. You spoiled me.
Yeah.
You'll get some ghost pepper beers out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stout's really good. Oh, it's made here in Mississippi.
Is it?
No, is that Alabama? They look similar, but they're reversed.
I think it's Alabama.
Yeah, that's Alabama, because Mississippi faces that way. Alabama faces that way. Still, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
To here. 7.8% alcohol.
What's the name of that brewer?
I can't read that. I can't. That's too small print. Southern born, southern brewed. Proudly brewed and packaged by Straight to L, Huntsville, Alabama. They just call it Straight to L. Dude, I bet we could get them on the podcast.
You think so?
Yeah.
We can drive up there and have a podcast.
Oh, snap. It's crazy talk. Remind me to look them up. I mean, like the place that makes the Hopsecutioner, they're just like a small brewing company in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I emailed them, and like some person that worked there emailed me. I was like, "Yeah, we'll do a tour. Come on, buddy. We'll hook you up."
Yep. All right.
You gotta check your beer again, or is it done? Do we need to stop?
It's done.
All right, let's take a break. Let's do a commercial, man. Shadow Stalkers Paranormal is a non-profit organization. A level-headed team with a knowledgeable background who tries to explain and debunk, not taking things solely as paranormal.
They try to help their clients with an understanding about the paranormal.
Shadow Stalkers Paranormal also gives back to the community by way of sponsorships, such as this one, fundraisers for historical sites and individuals with terminal illnesses.
They strive to make their team better and make a difference.
You can find them on Facebook, facebook.com/ShadowStalkersParanormal38821. They're ready to believe you. False alarm. We're not done. We got to boil off about another 3/4 of a gallon. Yeah. Would you say?
That's a question I've never. Am I coming through? Am I on? Recording?
Not working. You're not working. You must. You got unplugged. When I got up, I think I kicked it. Yeah, that needs to be in there. And you're back.
I'm back alive. I wonder how long I was unplugged.
When I got up just then
Okay.
to go outside.
There's a question I need to ask. You know, you always go by your recipes and like put this much water and boil it this long. And when you boil it that long, and if you have more water than you was expecting, you just boil it longer, or you just go with what you got. That's what I don't know the answer to. But
I would think. I mean, you're gonna have more concentrated malts if you boil the excess water out, or
yeah,
like it would be weaker right now.
Yeah, that's why I took a little
More
sample
watered
off
down,
of it.
quite literally.
I'm gonna give it about 15 more minutes because we're over a gallon more than we should be. But I'm gonna take a little gravity reading, see what it looks like, and give it about 15 more minutes.
I want to take a gravity reading of that other beer too, because not the ghost pepper one, but the one that I just put Pearl
Magnum
in. Because if it's still at 5.5, I'm gonna go ahead and bottle it. Maybe tonight.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'll leave you a bucket to clean those bottles, to sanitize the bottles with.
Okay.
Just rinse the bottles real good.
Because the bottles that I've been keeping, like when somebody finishes their beer, I'll just rinse it out right then.
Okay.
And then put it up. That
That's
way,
fine.
when I go to sanitize it, I don't have to get a brush in there and get crud out of it. Yeah.
Just go ahead and get you a bucket and fill it up with some sanitizer, and
Does it need to be hot?
yeah, just sanitize your bottles. And all I had to do is come in contact with it. And I know I know we've always
I
said
know what you're fixing to say.
the no rents thing, it bothers us, but
Dude.
the last few times I just been going with it.
There's so much foam,
been,
though.
It like I
I'm
just
like,
put,
you're drinking
It's
that.
like soap suds.
It's in your... You know what I was... You remember what I was talking about earlier? When I made that beer, I dumped out a gallon of sanitizer pre-mixed because I needed the pitcher. And... because that pitcher's got that big open mouth, and I was just dumping everything I wanted to sanitize into the pitcher. But then I had to dump it out, and I dumped it down the sink. And I'm like, is that sanitizer killing my septic tank?
Your poop monsters?
Is it killing my yeast in my septic tank? I mean, probably not. I mean, it don't kill the yeast in the beer.
No, it's all right. I don't know. I don't know. It only kills bad stuff.
It's like it's like the Punisher. You know, it only kills the bad.
Sometimes he messes up and gets in a fight with a Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to see any more Marvel DC crossovers anytime soon.
They're both Marvel, though, right?
Oh yeah. That's right. I was thinking of who is DC's answer to Ghost Rider? There's really not one.
Lobo. Maybe.
I don't know. He acts more like Deadpool, but of course he came before Deadpool. Of course, Deadpool wasn't funny to start with, either. They added that later.
Yeah. I like how the ending when the credits when that last one where he would use the back in time thing to go kill the old Deadpool from the other movie.
Well, I was talking about the comics, but yeah, that was funny too. Like when Deadpool first appeared in the comics, in the New Mutants, I think was the name of it. I'm not a big Marvel guy, so I don't have all my facts straight. But he wasn't like he is now. He looked like he does now, but he was different. He was like an assassin. He was more like not Deadshot, Deathstroke. He was more of a Deathstroke character. Okay. And then they added like the sense of humor later.
I think it's about time for Anthony here to eat some leftovers.
Yeah. We can do it. We can stop again and come back and do an outro. We're almost at an hour.
Yeah. And we're gone.
And we're hungry.
Because I'm hungry.
Man, those leftovers are so good. You can go ahead and go. I'm going to tell them about the sexy food I made. I got a 9-pound. Was that a 9-pound butt? Do you remember? About a 9-pound. Yeah, I got a 9-pound Boston butt, and I cooked it Wednesday because I was like, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. and it's a damn good thing I didn't. Because it wouldn't have been done in time. This thing took forever to smoke. But I put it on the smoker at about 10 a.m. Wednesday. And the night before, I injected it about 3 big syringes full of melted Irish butter. Then I injected it with about a full cup. No, it was more than a cup. It was like 2 cups. It was whatever size that thing is that I used to mix everything up in. It was mostly apple cider vinegar, but also had some Dell's, some Worcestershire sauce, some Kentucky Common homemade beer that we call Kentucky Beach. A little bit of that. And I injected it with that. And by the time I got it injected, it was like bloated. It looked like it was on steroids. And then I gave it a spice bath with a bunch of various stuff. And I put it in the refrigerator so all those flavors could just live in it and could be all cold and just draw up into the meat. Then, the next day, I got up and I sat it out and let it get room temperature before I put it on the smoker. Put on the smoker about 10 a.m. And I was so happy with the way things were going until about 10 o'clock that night. I was like, are you serious? Because you got to get the core temperature up to like 190 at least, or it's not done. And I started freaking out. I'm like, because I was like, why is it taking so long? I mean, I've smoked bigger butts than that didn't take that long. And it turns out with a little research, that's pretty common. They call it the stall. Like sometimes the meat just stalls out, and it really doesn't always have to do with the temperature. Because, you've got a lot of variables. Like the smoke has heat in it as well. And you're smoking pretty much the whole time. And, but it finished out finally. I wrapped it in a towel, put it in the cooler for an hour to rest, then took it out and put it in the refrigerator. And then yesterday just heated it back up. But it turned out really good. It was sort of like it reminds me a lot of the Ghost Pepper beer, because I was so stressed about, I was like, dude, if this turns out to be dog food, I'm screwed, because this is the main dish. Like, we had all these people coming over to eat, and the main course, if it turns out to be garbage, what are we going to do? Order pizza? Make bologna sandwiches? I don't know. But I was stressing over nothing. It turned out great. That crust made a good bark. The injectable, it was like, it gave it that nice, it had a vinegar like back flavor to it, but it wasn't overpowering. Like if you just drank some vinegar, which is what I was going for. And yeah, it was good. Anthony made a big old pan of, I'll get him to tell you about his beans that he does. They're incredible. And the longer they sit in that refrigerator, the better they're going to be. He's back there making some now. Leftovers. Laura did a big old pan of potato salad. Her potato salad is awesome because it's got infinity eggs in it. I'm an egg guy. I go through about 2 dozen a week. And we shot some fireworks. Anthony made homemade ice cream, too. Happy made a strawberry cake. And we got really fat. Had a good time for the 4th of July. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm not going to eat it. I don't want it to run the microwave and stuff while you're on the podcast.
It doesn't make that much noise.
Doesn't.
I'm fixing to stop anyway.
No.
I was just telling them what we did yesterday.
We need a little bit more points on the gravity. Boil it down to about another half a gallon.
What scotch did you bring yesterday?
The Belvini 12-year-old double wood.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty nice.
Just pretty good.
Did you put ice in yours?
The first time I did, second time I didn't.
Look at you being all different. Before you leave, we need to do a Kentucky Chew. I bought some Jim Beam.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did it cost a whole lot? Because, they lost like a bunch in the fire.
Oh, man, I saw that. I wonder how that works. How could he burn a barrel of liquor? Like, Jim Beam's not flammable.
Well, it's... I don't know.
It's
I guess
not high enough alcohol content to be flammable.
I guess if a fire starts burning, it won't. It ain't gonna put it out because it does have some alcohol in it. If a fire starts,
there's a lot of liquid in those barrels.
Yeah,
and it burns the barrels made of wood. Then the liquid is gonna come out and cool off the fire.
Maybe it gets so hot burning around it, it evaporates the water out of it and concentrates it and makes it more alcohol. I just made all that up. I don't know if it's right or not.
Yeah, when we did the tour, they said they lost a barrel house one time because it wasn't evenly balanced. They showed us how they do the X configuration with the balancing, because there's so much weight in those barrel houses. It's unbelievable. Like, you think one of those barrels of whiskey, like, I couldn't pick one up by myself.
No, they're like 30 gallons.
And there's thousands of them in these barrel houses. Like, you look down through there and it's like the Matrix. Like, and you look up and it's the same thing. Like, your eyes can't see far enough. It's like looking at the ocean.
It's just
and that beautiful too.
It's
that freaking beautiful. It's a sea of liquor, but one of them collapsed, and he told me how many barrels they lost, and I was like, well, what about the ones that you didn't lose from that particular? Because I mean, they didn't lose all of them.
Right.
Well, they lost a lot of them. It's like, why don't y'all do like a special run?
Yeah.
Call it like the the catastrophe run.
Yeah, the fall down liquor.
He's like, yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that. So like, if they come out with like this limited edition Fallout run of Jim Beam, I'm gonna be like, that was my idea, damn it. At least give me a free one.
Give me a free one.
We need to go to Lynchburg soon because I've heard they've changed up. They've broken up the tours into 2 separate things now. So like at Jim Beam, they did a distillery tour and a barrel house tour.
I heard you can drink there now.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that.
Yeah,
Maybe they voted it in or something.
Maybe they voted in.
Well, you could buy, and here's my air quotes, a commemorative bottle in the gift shop of Jack Daniels. But yeah, you couldn't do like a taste testing at the tour. Which is really cool because I left Jim Beam with a buzz.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You left there, yeah. It's like leaving their home
tipsy, yeah. So we need to go back to Lynchburg and do that again. We could hit a B&B or something that evening, or we can drive back. It's not that far.
You just messed that all up. We stay at a B&B. We sleeping on the gravel. That's how I would know it.
Okay, well,
Stay at
I don't think Laura's going to sleep on the gravel.
Okay, the wives are going to stay at a B&B.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because that's something they'll actually do. Is that the alarm you used to wake up in the mornings?
Yeah.
No wonder you're never late for work. All right, we're going to take a break. He's checking the beer again. We're going to see if it's done. We'll come back with an outro of some sort.
Those new band shirts look awesome. Where did you get those done?
At Anarchy Design.
They do screen printing now?
Oh yeah, they do professional custom screen printing at a very competitive rate.
Where can I find them?
Look them up on Facebook, facebook.com/anarchydesign69, or email them at anarchydesign69@gmail.com. You can check out some of their work on their Facebook page. When you're ready to order, you can send them your idea, or they can design it for you. It's a one-stop shop for all your screen printing needs. That's anarchydesign69@gmail.com. It's a one-stop shop for all your screen printing needs. That's anarchydesign69@gmail.com. All right, this is the first time I've had outro announcements, but the body of the podcast has been recorded for a couple of days, so new news has developed. The next episode, Mr. Chad Houston will be in the studio with me talking about the Cruise and Amory event that we have coming up on the 27th with Killj and Seeking 7. That's cool, right?
That's really cool.
Whoa. Whose voice is that?
Hi.
Huh? Who is it?
I'm back in the saddle again.
You're late.
I'm very late to the party.
When's the last time you were on the podcast? What episode? You can guesstimate if you need to.
100, 101, something like that.
It's been since 100.
October of last year.
So, like, it's been
September,
at least, like,
September.
15 episodes since you've been on.
Yeah. Oh, probably 20.
Well, you probably need to reintroduce yourself, because I always mess up your last name.
Hi, I'm Jerm Farrar.
You did way better than I would have. No, I tried to get you on the other night to finish this thing out, and we wound up getting busy and didn't have time. And I wanted to finish this thing up so I could get it out this week. And I'm glad I got you on here because obviously we haven't been on the show since that MC came out, the magazine that the I guess I still want to say Amory Advertiser.
Yeah, the Monroe Journal.
The Monroe Journal does. And they did a special with you and your cosplay stuff. So tell everybody about that.
Yeah, okay, so Ray Van Dusen hit me up, and he's like, he's been paying attention to a lot of the cosplay stuff I've been doing, the stuff I've been making online. He's like, I know you carry a lot of your masks in the comic store here in town, and, you know, I want to do a write-up on you and just sit down and talk to you about it and everything. And I went through a process with him. I showed him, you know, bits and pieces of the process that I go through on making it. And he's like, okay, well, let's do this. So we sat down, we started writing it, and oh man, it was fun, but it was kind of nerve-wracking too, because, you know, I had my 3-year-old there, and the whole time we were doing the interview, she was hand feeding Ray peanut butter M&Ms.
It's actually pretty funny.
And we couldn't get anything accomplished there for a little bit. But, yeah, they did the article. And
I want some peanut M&Ms.
Ray, she'd feed you some peanut butter M&Ms.
I haven't had any in a while.
Yeah, Ray, he wrote the article, and it turned out to be probably one of the most humbling experiences I've ever had in my life, because not only I didn't do just one feature suit or whatever in the article. He talked about my Batman cosplay, me, winning at Comic-Con 2 years ago. He talked about my Robin suit, my Iron Man suit, and then I've recently bought a new Spider-Man suit that I didn't make it, by the way, but I do make the mask. But I bought it, and then we did photo shoots for all of these, and then we went through and picked the best pictures, to use or whatever. Well, little known to me, right before the magazine came out, I got a sneak peek of the cover, and I made the cover of the magazine. And he said they all sat down, and everybody in the Monroe Journal actually voted on it and voted me for the cover, and I got the feature article in the magazine.
Yeah, I love how he did the pictures, because he used some kind of filter or some kind of magic to make it look like a comic book.
It's just a comic filter.
So it's just called comic filter?
Yes,
it looks like a comic book.
Yeah, and I really loved the way that it looked, especially on the Iron Man suit, because it brought out a lot more of the detail on the Iron Man suit, and it looked amazing in the magazine.
How many sessions was this? Because there was one thing y'all did at the Elkin Theater for the opening of Endgame 3D.
Yeah.
And you did an appearance out there. Did y'all do a photo shoot then and an interview? Like, what was the whole... Was this one part of one day or what?
Oh, no. We did the first photo shoot about a month and a half ago. And I did the Iron Man suit first, and then the Robin suit. And it was funny. The little funny story on that is, I think I told you this the other day when I tell the listeners about this. When I'm sitting there riding with Ray in the vehicle, I'm dressed up as Robin. And we get to this intersection, and there's a cop car we pull up right beside. And Ray's like, look. So I looked over at the cop, and he just looks at me. And then he double takes, and he looks at me again, and I just gave him a double thumbs up. And he gives me a thumbs up back. And I was just laughing so hard at that. I was like, these guys just don't have any idea what that is.
What would have been funny is if the cop was like, you need to hang loose a minute, we might need your help.
Right.
We might need a vigilante out here.
But then a couple of weeks went by, and then we did the second photo shoot, which was the Batman suit and the Spider-Man suit. And the Spider-Man suit was crazy because we had to go to the City Hall in Aberdeen and go up in through the attic, which is scary enough because it's an old building, and then climb up this ladder that was built in like 1842 to get to the roof. And we got on the roof, and I don't really like heights anyway, and neither does Ray, but Ray had me doing some really cool shots and stuff like that, so it just kind of blocked it out, I guess. But after we did that, I guess another 2 or 3 weeks went by, and I had to do the appearance for the Endgame 3D. And the kids and the adults alike all had a blast. Like, that was probably one of my favorite appearances to date at this point.
I wanted to come to that, but I had to work late. Was there a lot of people there?
There was a lot of people there.
I bet that was cool, because I wanted to see Endgame again anyway, and I hadn't seen it in 3D. That would have been awesome.
Well, little spoiler alert, I've got to go whenever the Elkin Theater gets Spider-Man Far From Home. I've got to make another appearance for that too. But that's not the spoiler alert. The spoiler alert is that I will be dressed as Spider-Man sitting in the theater watching the movie along with you guys.
Are you going to lift up your mask to eat popcorn?
Probably.
Okay.
But not fully. I mean, I do like The upside down kiss where I pull it up just to my nose.
The upside down popcorn kiss.
That's it. I'll pull it up just to my nose.
Yeah. You don't know your secret identity.
Well, I mean, it's kind of out there now if you look at the magazine. And they read, that's another big thing for me today, is they recently had to reprint the magazine to put it back out because there's such a high demand for it.
You've got a second printing?
Yes, and that's mind-blowing to me because, I mean, I'm just this little small-town guy just like you and me have talked about before. We've done some really cool things in our lives, but I did not expect this to go the way that it went. And it's very, very humbling, and I appreciate everybody who gets a copy of the magazine, and they do have some that you can actually call down to the Monroe Journal and ask for copies of, and they can mail them to you, or I can mail you.
They're free
one.
too, aren't they?
Well, you have to pay the postage if you call.
Well, yeah, but still, it's not like, I mean, like a magazine like that. What I'm getting at is, I would expect to pay like $3.99 or $4.99 for. I mean, I've paid $3.99, $4.99 for magazines that were not near as interesting as this one. You know, I've read it myself.
Right.
And the fact that you can actually get it for free or for just paying shipping is pretty amazing.
Right. And you know, Ray is such a sweet guy. He's so easy to work with. And I mean, you guys have heard me on the podcast in previous episodes. Ray makes me sound really, really good when he does an article write-up, I promise.
Oh, he's a poet with words, man.
Yes, he's great.
He can take my word salad and turn it into something that actually makes sense.
Yep. So I got to give a big shout out to Ray and the Monroe Journal and everybody that works there. You know, thank you all.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, who would have ever thought a magazine in Amory, Mississippi would feature, you know, nerd culture?
Right.
Would feature, like, pop culture
And be
stuff.
one of the most popular ones where they have to reissue it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, we live in a good time as nerds, you know?
Yeah.
That even in Amory, Mississippi, of all places, that sort of thing is so embraced that they sell out essentially of this magazine and have to get another one printed.
And
But you know, if you follow the comic book lore or the way comics are going, you got to change the cover a little for second printing. You know what I mean?
right.
You
Well,
got to tweak it a little. You got to change the filter or do a little Roman numeral 2 or just something
or a
so
different
that
photo shoot.
something to make the fans want to have both as collector's items.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, another thing with it is
Listen,
I've
Ray,
had people
we're
hit.
printing money, son.
There you go. I've had people hit me up from actually all over the place wanting me to mail copies. I do have several copies still. I went and picked some more up today to mail out. I've got some in Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, and one even as far as Australia.
You know the comic bags and boards, they make them for that size.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do.
Because I've got some for the. Have you heard of the? Have you got the DC Nation? It's like a magazine. The first one that came out was comic book size, but the rest of them have been like magazine size.
Yeah, they're huge.
And I've gotten a few bags and boards. I steal them from Tim. He hooks me up. And then they got the size for like the Batman Damned, which is a little bit
Right.
smaller. But they make them for every size. You should get a pack of bags and boards for yours.
Well, I'm gonna do like.
Oh, you know what? You could actually send it and get it graded. You could get one graded and put it in a slab.
That would be freaking awesome.
That would be sweet. I mean, they do every size.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
They're set up to do that.
I mean, it's a rarity, that's for sure. There
Yeah.
won't be any more after this.
Well, I don't know. They might sell out of the second print now that we've decided to change the cover a little.
There you go.
I gotta have both, man. We gotta have both copies. So, I'm really looking forward to the Cruise and Amory thing, man. It really blows my mind how big that's gotten. And y'all have played it in Sinking 7, y'all played it for 2 years or 3?
3.
Y'all played 3?
From the beginning.
Oh, okay. So you played all 3 of them.
Yep.
Awesome. I didn't realize
Well,
that.
actually, I didn't. Dakota was still in the band then, but
Right.
I was riding around with y'all.
So what, that's right.
This is my first year.
So give me the inside scoop of, like, I was a participant as far as a spectator, as being a part of the crowd, but this year I'm going to be part of the entertainment. What's it like?
Oh man, it's the crowds and stuff. Just hearing Rob and Jake talk about it is like, it's mind blowing, because here's all these people having fun, riding around, cruising and stuff, but there's still people out there that do like the cornhole tournaments and all this stuff out there that are hearing every bit of it. And people driving by, they can hear every bit of it. This year there's going to be a little turnaround with it, but I'm going to let Chad talk to you about that. But there's always people out there at the stage, people that are watching.
It's so crazy how popular and how fast this got. As an event organizer myself, I'm just dumbfounded and jealous and amazed and happy. I'm like, dude, this, in a town like, there's more people that participate in this event than live in the town.
Yeah, there's people from Nettleton, Tupelo, Columbus.
Even if you had every single person that lived at Amory, and if you want to include Hatley and Smithville and everything, you still wouldn't have enough people that make up the people that are there. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, it's packed everywhere from one end of the loop to the other. Like you said, the cornhole tournament, and y'all had the stage where y'all been playing, that we're playing this year with y'all. The Pocket Park was packed, which is about middle ways down, and then the other end at Piggly Wiggly, where they had a parking lot down there with like a DJ and a bunch of food. And that's all packed, and I'm like, how do you get things to happen in Amory that are bigger than the town itself? It's crazy.
Chad, I hope, can explain that secret, because
I need it for the Railroad Festival, which the Railroad Festival as a whole is kind of that same baffling thing. But I just do the second stage.
But it's so cool though, because this is what we did when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
And he's brought it back. Like, you could go to town on Main Street any regular weekend now, and they don't do that. Not like we used to.
Oh, God, no. They're like, the kids these days, well, they do now, but up until now, if you'd have said, we're going to ride the loop, they'd be like, what are you talking about? We're gonna sit at home and play on our cell phones, and we're going to invite our friends over, and they're going to sit here with us and play on their cell phones.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
Yeah, these kids
and
are
Nintendos. Like, somehow he's opened that up to, like, 3 generations of people. You see young kids participating. You see people older than us participating.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everything in between.
And everybody's bringing out the old cars, the old muscle cars, the old souped-up cars and stuff. And it's
almost like a parade.
Yeah.
With the motorcycles and the badass cars.
It just keeps going in a circle.
I've got a playlist on Spotify just for this event.
Yep, I know.
I ain't even kidding. Motley Crue, freaking Bon Jovi. I ain't scared.
Right. Because this is what
Bad
we did.
medicine is what I need. Whoa. Shake it up.
You remember 2 years ago we did this, and the cop pulled us over at McDonald's and told me to sit down.
Oh, yeah.
I was standing up in the back seat of Kelly's Jeep.
No.
So, but yeah, be safe about it, though. Seriously. I mean, don't be like us.
Don't make the police mad. They got police stuff to do.
Yeah.
They don't got time to mess with you.
That's a very, very busy weekend for them, though. Just like the Railroad Festival.
Can you imagine?
Just like the Railroad Festival.
Well, I'm glad that you're able to jump in on this with me and get this outro done. And I'm glad to have you back on the podcast. Don't be a stranger.
No, definitely not.
And tell me, y'all are so freaking busy. Tell me some of the stuff y'all got coming up.
Man, I'd have to pull the calendar up for it. All I'm gonna say right now is,
isn't it funny, because the people that ask us as musicians and people in bands, like, what and when, we have to go find out, or at least be reminded the same way they do.
yeah, exactly.
Like, we do the same thing you do when you want to know when a show is.
Yeah,
we have to go look.
We physically have a band calendar, like a Google Calendar, that we keep track of everything on at this point. Our show this weekend, I will announce that we were supposed to play Naked Turtle this weekend. It got postponed, so we're actually looking for a gig this weekend. Hopefully something will come up. If it does, stay in touch on Facebook, we'll let you know for sure. But after this weekend, we're booked up solid all the way till I think the last weekend of September. Every weekend from here out is just that's what it is. This is a lot of traveling, a lot of shows, a lot of gigs, and I love it. I'm blessed. But after that, I think we've got that one weekend off, and then we start with the Halloween, pre-Halloween shows and stuff like that and everything. But
Man,
in between some of that,
we all need to get together and throw a huge Halloween bash this year.
no doubt.
We used to throw the biggest, most awesome Halloween bashes, and I mean, this is talking about going way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like we're talking like the year 2001.
Oh, yeah.
We used to throw some killer Halloween bashes. Everybody would dress up in their costumes. We'd have a costume contest, and we would have like everybody would pay like $5 to sign up for the contest, and then like we would have like a male and female category, and whoever won would win like a ton of money. And we would have like second and third place for each. We'd have like subcategories. I think we had like, I don't know. I was never in charge of the costume contests, but I think there was like a homemade category, and I don't know. There was like 2 or 3 categories, but it was awesome. And everybody wanted to show up, A, because they didn't want to miss the big Halloween show of the year, B, because they don't want to like, they want to like win some money if their costume wins. There's just a lot of incentive there. But yeah, we all need to get together, all of us bands, find a spot and just destroy.
Right.
Because you remember our Halloween shows used to be so big.
You remember the Halloween field parties and
bars
stuff?
would cancel their Halloween shows because they found out we were doing one.
You remember the Halloween field
remember
party?
that?
Yeah, I do. You remember the Halloween field parties and stuff we
That's
used to
where
do?
it
and stuff
started,
there? Yeah, exactly. But like you said a while ago, I mean, I agree with that. It's like the different categories of. It's almost like going to a Comic Con or something and being in the con, or being in the cosplay contest.
Yeah.
There's different categories for homemade and whatever, you know. The costume contest was always amazing. I always enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, this year I might actually dress up like Spider-Man or something and play the guitar during Halloween.
Maybe I won't be fat by then and I can be Bane.
Well, if
I
you
got
be
the
Bane,
mask.
then I'll be Batman.
Can I break your back?
Photo op. Definitely.
Awesome. Well, whoever's listening to this that's better at putting shit together than we are, like, we just know how to, like, play instruments and yell at people
And then have a great time.
and drink and kind of know things.
I mean, I drink and know things.
But,
Not a lot of
yeah,
things,
let's
but
have a big Halloween show this year. This is a call to arms. This is the Jerry Maguire statement to everyone who could possibly be involved.
I'll cheer you on that one.
Showed my age on that one.
Yep.
Thanks for the drink, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Drinking a little Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
Woo!
Man, it's been great being back on here, though. I really missed all you guys. I miss y'all. I miss the listeners. I've just had a lot of life stuff going on, and we'll just leave it at that. But I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm still alive. So it is what it is, I guess.
All right, let's see if we can do this outro justice. Because it's kind of late. It's kind of late. We're kind of tired. We might be a little,
Nah.
influenced
Not nearly as bad as we normally
by the
used to
drink.
be.
We might be in our drinks.
We might be.
Thanks for listening to. I think this is 120.
You said 120.
No, it's either 120 or 121. Thanks for listening to Real Pop Culture, episode 120 or 121, whichever one applies. You've been listening. We've been podcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Kill J headquarters at the Kill J Ranch.
They're still an addict.
Love you, bye.
Love you, mean it.